Hello everyone. Today we will be highlighting a Dynamics customer engagement implementation at a successful project-based manufacturing company. The manufacturing company has outside third-party sales reps that are trained in selling their products and are familiar with the project design process. Once they find an interested prospect, there is a complex design process for the project to be manufactured. This process includes an initial design request, which is the basis for a quote. Sometimes there are multiple design requests and quotes with different options on them. Once the project design and quote are reviewed with the prospect, there are usually several revisions made back and forth with the prospect, with each revision producing a unique quote. Finally, once a quote is accepted, that quote turns into an order and is then custom manufactured, invoiced, and delivered. The manufacturing company needed a seamless, integrated solution to manage the entire process from prospect to build to invoice and payment. Knowing that most of their sales staff are third-party reps, they needed an online, easy-to-use system, but sophisticated enough where they could capture the complex design-to-quote process. This would allow their internal engineers to actually spend time designing systems and reduce the amount of time answering design questions from the third-party reps. They chose the Microsoft stack for their solution. They are specifically using Microsoft Dynamics 365 CE to manage their lead-to-order process. For their ERP and manufacturing process, they are using Microsoft Dynamics AX and are in the midst of planning a migration of their AX system to Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Supply Chain, also known as Finance and Operations, which, like CE, is a cloud-based solution. The Dynamics 365 CE system is integrated to their AX system, so when quotes are converted to orders in CE, those become orders in the ERP system, where AX takes over and creates a bill of materials for manufacturing and also performs costing, pricing, and ultimately invoicing and payment. They also take advantage of Microsoft Azure to store large amounts of data around the sophisticated CAD drawings that are part of their design process, as well as offload some heavy pricing and costing calculations that must take place. One of the more exciting parts of this implementation is the use of Microsoft Dynamics 365 portals. As mentioned earlier, the manufacturing company has many third-party sales reps that need an easy solution to track their prospects and, more importantly, their design requests, quotes, and revisions. Microsoft Dynamics 365 Portals was a great tool to solve this requirement because its native backend is Dynamics 365 Customer Engagement. CE was used to build out custom design requests and revision functionality using the XRM capabilities of Dynamics, which are then seamlessly exposed to the portal. Security is also managed for their portal through Dynamics CE. Here you see the design request function on their Dynamics 365 portal used by the outside sales reps. As these requests are made, they are reviewed inside of Dynamics and ultimately the related quote is approved. Once approved, that information is passed to Dynamics AX where a bill of material is created and pricing is automatically compiled and then passed back to Dynamics CE and the portal via the related quote. As mentioned earlier, once design and quotes are presented to the end prospect, making revisions to the original design request is a common activity. A revision process was created in Dynamics CE and exposed to the portal. Time is saved by copying previous design or revision information into the new revision request. A great new feature was built in Dynamics CE to show the internal engineers the exact changes that were made on a revision in comparison to the previous design request. This implementation was a great use of the entire Microsoft stack of products, starting with Microsoft Dynamics 365 CE to handle their leads, design, quotes, and order process that is then integrated to Dynamics AX, soon to be Finance and Supply Chain, which takes over to handle the manufacturing and delivery process. They are also big users of Dynamics 365 Portal, which handles their front-end third-party sales process, which is utilizing Microsoft Azure for large data storage as well as offloading some heavy calculation process. This implementation has greatly cut down the amount of time it takes to get a project designed and sales closed, which is a huge cost savings for this manufacturing company.